I'm making this video to share my thoughts about Fedor Gorst's situation. And for those of you that have not heard, he's been out of competition recently because he has a neck injury. It was a bulging and now appears to be a ruptured disc in his neck. So he has elected to go back to Russia to seek medical attention. Now, my first thoughts, my first reaction to this is, and keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, big disclaimer there, but I'm 50 years old and I've known a lot of guys. I've gotten to know a lot of guys over the years, and a lot of guys that have had similar injuries, similar problems. And there's very much a pattern with this type of injury, this type of problem. And it usually goes like this. When they go into the doctor says, okay, we can try to manage you with your current level of pain and immobility, or we can do a surgery. And that surgery is either going to come out with you doing better or with you doing worse. So there's never a guarantee of the surgery on something like this working. Sometimes it aggravates the situation. And one notable example of that, if you remember the political commentator and personality, Rush Limbaugh, he had an injured neck and his surgery was a failure. And he got addicted to painkillers. And then he started mixing medication, which is what caused him to go deaf, was a drug interaction from him self-medicating or taking the wrong combination of drugs for his neck. Now, I have known guys that have come out to the good on it, but the thing is, they're never who they were. And you're always going to have to manage it. He's going to have to look into probably changing his fundamentals, not getting as low on the ball as he's used to. Because if you look at the way he shoots, a lot of times his head is lower than his hips. And he might have to change how he holds his head when he's down on his shot. There's another great pool player, John Mora, who had nerve issues in his neck, and that caused him to have to switch it. He plays left-handed now. I don't know if that would help in Fedor's situation, but that's how John Mora dealt with his situation. But the other thought that I have on it is that, every person it's their right to do what they want with their own medical care. It's your own decision, your life, your body. But as far as going back to Russia, I would have gone to Houston. Most people who, anywhere in the world that have a medical procedure that needs to be done on something serious, they get sent here. They get sent to Houston, Texas, to the medical center. I was in MD Anderson one day, and a member of the royal Saudi family was into Houston to have treatment. And they've named buildings after Saudi royalty because, giving money to the University of Texas. But anyway, the last thought I have on it is, I hope either the Russian government or the American government or somebody, maybe a wealthy pool enthusiast, could help this guy out, because he is a fantastic person as far as I can tell. He has a great work ethic, great attitude, very clean. He puts forth the image of pool, what pool has needed for years. He's just an exemplary competitor, an exemplary public figure. I don't know how he is in real life. You never really know. But, as far as I can tell from what all I've ever heard, he's a great guy, and I hope somebody helps him out. But definitely be in my prayers, and I hope he recovers from this and comes back better than ever.